So we're in the new Tank 300 2.4 litre diesel. First one to try it in Ballarat, and we were told we can try it out on a few different things and go for our life. For high, just to see what the torque is like with hill climbing. Like it wasn't even there. The torque is absolutely beautiful. The suspension has also been tweaked and worked on with the new 300. It's a lot more solid, stiff and planted. Given it's a 2.4 diesel, the in-cabin noise from the motor is relatively quiet, so the soundproofing is very well done.
I've got my hands on a Tank 300 diesel, thanks to Adrian from GWM in Ballarat. He's loaned me the car. It's still not registered, so I had to use trade plates. But as you can see, it's pretty much exactly the same as the Ultra, Petrol Ultra. Now this review is going to be paired by my Ultra because I've had the Ultra for around 12 months. And I wanted to get the diesel and just see what I thought about it. Yeah, I thought I'll give this a go, and is it worth me trading in my Ultra petrol and getting myself a diesel? I'm not sure. This diesel, the short drive I've had in it so far, I'm quite liking it. It still has the 18-inch alloy wheels, the same as the Petrol Ultra, and it's 265 by 60 R18 Michelin tyres. Anyway, let's have a look under the bonnet. As you can see, it's got exactly the same interior. Nothing's changed here. Double hit that to open your bonnet. And let's see what we've got inside. So, we've got the same engine, 2.4 litre turbo engine as in the Canon and the Canon Alpha. Notice here there's a bigger battery in here, which is a what is it? A 92 amp hour AGM. So yeah, it's a pretty big battery compared to the battery in the Petrol. Still got room in this area here, as you probably know or probably aware that these have been converted from the the left-hand drive to a right-hand drive for Australia. And so the space you've got here, you've got very little room, especially on this diesel, you've got very little room to put a snorkel, which is a bit of a shame. I know you can get a snorkel for the Petrol at the moment, and there's a bit of a workaround, but yeah, you can get the snorkel for that, but I really can't see how you'd be fitting a aftermarket snorkel on this thing. There's not much room at all. As I look, it's taken up a lot more room in the engine bay, and yeah, it's pretty interesting. Being a 2.4 litre turbo engine diesel, and sharing it with the Canon Alpha, it's probably going to be easier to get parts for these things, which is a good thing. Yeah, looking at that, there's not much room in the engine bay now, which is yeah, shame we can't get that bit sorted for a snorkel. But anyway, it is what it is. But looking at the car and we're going around it, you've got exactly the same bumper that comes with it. All the chassis seems to be the same. I have read different people are saying that the chassis is different. I can't see the difference, and I'll actually take a measurement of that and my car and see. But everything looks exactly the same as what the petrol version does. And I think the only difference with these is a drive track. So you now have 3 drivetrains. You have your petrol 2-litre turbo petrol, you have your hybrid, which is HEV with the 2-litre motor, and now the 2.4-litre diesel engine. Looking at the front suspension, it's all pretty much similar to what the petrol is. I don't see much difference at all. I'll be interested to check out my car after this and just go through if there is much difference. They still have the same side steps. It's got the steel plate underneath those plastics, which I found they're pretty tough, so they're pretty good. I've been trying to break mine so I can get some rock sliders, but I'm not doing too good a job. But yeah, everything looks pretty similar to what the petrol version does. Yeah, so we go in here. You'll see there's no AdBlue, which is a good thing. Apparently that's Euro 5 or something, which I think it's going to be Euro 6 is coming out in Australia, which means that you'll have to have AdBlue. So at the moment we've got a DPF, and it will do a DPF burn. You'll notice that all the software is different on this one. What I do like about this, it's got seat memory and mirror memory, which is not available in the Petrol Ultra. But as you can hear, just put it into reverse. So everything else is exactly the same. There's no difference at all. So, yeah, there we go. So you've got your classic mode. You've got your off-road mode, which is pretty good, and it's still got the hero colour, the burnt orange. But you can see there, it's got your pinch angle, roll angle. So if I turn my wheel left, it's telling me how many degrees the wheel's turning. This is all not available in the Ultra, which is very interesting. Okay, so we're just going to reverse here. And we're going to get on this. It's a dirt road, but yeah, as you can see, you've got your buttons here, which is you've got your clear chassis, you've got your view switch, 3D view switch, and the see-through like always. I'm going to actually put it into 4 high, and we'll see what happens. So we're into 4 high. You've got your off-road mode, which I'm kind of enjoying. So you've got your pitch angle and your roll angle, and yeah, I'm in 3D mode as well with the clear chassis. You have assist view, which is very interesting. So all this stuff's pretty cool. Smart view, that does. Let's go back to there. I think we'll turn that off. And as you can see, you've got your compass, and like I said, you've got your pitch and your roll. Let's just switch to the other camera. Okay, so as you can see, we're on a dirt road here, and I'm in 4 high, and I really do like this 4-wheel drive. Here we go. She revs high, and this is in drive. Oh, geez, the revs on this. So I'm just in drive mode, and we're just going to try this track. Not much of a track, but give us an idea. We'll just go in this rut. So I've put it in manual mode just to try and keep the revs down. And you can see it goes off fine on this. It's not much of a track, but this gives me a little bit of a taste. See what it's like. Wet from the rains we had last night. Keep going down this road and I'll end up on the bitumen again. I'll go back into 2H. Okay, so takeoff is bloody good. There is just slow down a bit and be below 75 to change. Okay, so we'll go in here. So we're on comfort with all the C settings off. Ooh, a little bit of a smash there, burnout car. Anyway, so like I said, it's all in comfort mode. There's a drive mode which is gentle, steering mode's light, and yeah, seems alright. Okay, so gonna plant my foot here. Yeah, no, she's nice. Feels good on the road. Lane assist is better. Everything's better on this car. All I can say, GWM, you need to upgrade the petrol. It needs to be like this. This is fantastic. Anyway, it's sitting on 110 now on the outside lane. Let's turn into the left lane again. Come behind this car. She's slowing up, and yeah, it's about two car lengths away with the adaptive cruise. You see that car's speeding up and I'm speeding up with it, so yeah, it's pretty good. Now, I must say I'm pretty impressed. just got please take a break on that, which is very subtle. It's not annoying. So because I wasn't looking at the road, if I turn my head again, it didn't come up. Still hasn't come up. So yeah, so that monitor seems to be working good. I just remember the HEV, that was a shocker when I first test drove that. It was annoying the shit out of me. This is not worrying me one iota, it's great. Yeah, but the cabin's really quiet, so there's no deafening sound, no wind noise. It's quite nice. It's a really well presented vehicle. I'm loving it. And those indicators are so much better than my car, which is sad really. Kind of love my car. Anyway, but yeah, it's very refined. There's no pulling into the centre or anything like that. It just feels nice to drive. Oh yeah, there is some lag in this. Yeah, it's a shame. It's not bad. There is a little bit of turbo lag in it. Nothing bad, but it is noticeable in traffic. But I do like the car. It's nice. But as I said, there's no difference to the petrol apart from it's got a lot of the features that the hybrid's got. So yeah, I do like the app, the actual four-wheel drive stuff with the pitch and the roll and the compass. I like all that. And yeah, it's nice to be able to see the pitch when you're actually on the tracks, especially if you're in a hairy situation and you want to be able to place your wheels right. Having the pitch and the roll is very handy, and unfortunately the petrol doesn't come with that. But yeah, this is quite a nice car. Okay, just told me to please take a break. This is very interesting. Okay, so that'll do it there. What do I think of the car? I actually love it, and if I was in the market for a new tank now, I'd seriously consider spending the $3,000 or $4,000 extra for the diesel. Now what I've got to find out is the servicing, how much the servicing is. Where the petrol servicing, I'm pretty sure will be a lot cheaper. So the life of the car, will you save money buying the diesel? Probably not. But the idea of the extra payload and having able to tow 3 tonne and the extra torque that the diesel's got, it was something that I would have bought. I would definitely have gotten the diesel if I had the chance. Would I buy it now? No, I won't buy it now, because the petrol does me. It works nice, I'm happy with it, and there's not enough bells and whistles for me to say, yeah, I want the diesel over the petrol. It's also, I'm not towing anything more than 2 tonne, so I don't need that. 2.5 tonne does it fine. I find that the petrol tows absolutely fine, and I quite like the response of the petrol. So no, I wouldn't be getting it. The new diesel that's in China at the moment, that could be a different proposition. It's got more features and it's a lot different than the Tank 300 that we've got here. And yes, I'd probably go for it. The thing is, that will probably have AdBlue, and that concerns me, AdBlue, because that adds more money to the overall costs of running the vehicle. Every four-wheel drive, new four-wheel drive will be coming with AdBlue, and there's nothing you can do about it. Every diesel anyway. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I'm quite happy with this car, and I would recommend it over the petrol if you're looking at a new car. If you want to save some dollars, then I'd stick with the Ultra. You're not getting anything special unless you're going to tow. I would stay with the Ultra. The thing I do like about the diesel is that it's got the same engine as the Alpha, or the Canon and the Alpha. So there'll be parts will be more accessible, I would say, because there's a lot of Canons and Alphas getting around on the roads now. So yeah, so I've just pulled up at home, and that will do it at the moment. Stay tuned, because I'll be taking out the Canon Alpha to test drive that and see what I think of the difference between that and this.